everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing kind of like a chill, chatty get ready with me. I want to do something with like green eyeshadow because St. Patty's Day is coming up and I've actually never done a look for St. Patrick's Day. I don't know why, it's just kind of like a holiday that I've never celebrated before. I think I've gone to like one St. Patrick's Day party when I was a kid, and I don't think I'm gonna be celebrating it this year. I don't really know much about it, and I feel like it's kind of like a holiday for people who don't know much about it, who just want to go out and drink, which is fine, but I just never have the desire to celebrate it. Anyways, not the point. Let's just go ahead and get right into the makeup. So I've already done my brows. Can you guess what product I used? Also, sorry if my voice sounds a little bit hoarse. I woke up not that long ago and it usually takes a few hours for my voice to get back to normal after I wake up. Is anybody else's voice like that? But I already did my brows with the Hourglass Arch Brow Pencil in Platinum Blonde. My current favorite brow pencil. It matches my roots absolutely perfectly and I just have no desire to change up my brow routine just yet. And then I used the It Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination Full Coverage Concealer, and this is in the shade Light. I carved my brows out with that and then I covered my lids with it and set my lids with the Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Powder. So for eyeshadow today, I wanted to try out the Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Palette Like a Boss. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I did swatch a couple colors just to make sure that they were the right shades of green. But I am going to be using these two colors, maybe Royal as well today. Not a lot of palettes have green eyeshadows, like they're really hard to come across. So yeah, and I just wanted to use this one because they're kind of more muted greens. They're not like electric in your face green. I don't know what I want to do. I think that I'm going to incorporate some glitter in this look as well. So I'm first going to start off with the shade Woman Crush Wednesday as our transition color, and also using the LA Girl 202 blending brush. I'm just going to sweep that into my crease, really blowing it out. I also wanted to ask you guys if this video idea would be something that you guys want to see. So over the past couple weeks, I've been collecting some really weird makeup items, I guess, and I kind of want to make a video just surrounding these weird products. I don't want to say what they are because I don't want to give it away, but I have like a collection right here on my desk and I kind of just want to make a video dedicated to those weird makeup products. Not really something that I've done before, but I figured I would just like try it out. What do you guys think? Do you think would that be something that you are interested in? Okay, that blended out really well. I feel like I'm gonna like this palette because I usually like most of Violet Voss's eyeshadow palettes. Then we're going to take the shade Motivate on this Luxie 239 Precision Shader Brush. I'm going to pat that just on my outer V and then blend it out with that big LA Girl brush. I was gonna do a halo eye, but I feel like I've been doing a lot of halo eye looks lately, so I'm gonna try to avoid it. Okay, we're gonna darken this up a bit. I'm going to take this shade right here called Inspo, and on this Luxie 227 blending brush, I'm going to also work that on the outer V, also working it into the crease a little bit. And taking like a pencil brush and I'm just going to blend that out with the color Woman Crush Wednesday, or WCW, whatever you want to call it. Alright, then taking the shade Swag on like a little pencil brush, I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. Okay, and then taking some of that It Cosmetics concealer, I'm going to carve out a little cut crease just on the inner portion of my lid, and then I'm going to layer the color Extra, and I think Smart AF, I'm not about to say that, over top of that cut crease, using a Luxie 528 concealer brush. So I wanted to do like a get ready with me just so I can kind of update you guys a little bit on my life. Lately I've just been really thinking about my career and my future. I've been kind of wanting to expand my job to something outside of YouTube as well. I mean, I'm going to still do YouTube the same amount that I've been doing for these past almost 3 years, so don't worry about that. But I don't know, lately I've just been thinking like sometimes doing YouTube and working from home can be slightly not boring, but almost lonely, because I know that I have Chloe and I don't live alone, but most of the time she's gone at work, and like I don't live with my parents anymore. I don't have a boyfriend that comes home after work, you know, I'm usually alone most of the time. So that can get a little bit lonely. And basically I just miss working in a salon, and I miss being in a salon and in that environment, because I did it for 1.5 years while I was at Aveda, and then I just kind of like quit cold turkey and went straight to YouTube after beauty school. So I never really got like the full opportunity to have a job in a salon, to work in that environment for longer than 1 year, you know? And I miss it. I miss the friends, I miss the environment, I miss working with different people, making people feel happy about themselves and liking the way that they look. And I know I kind of do that with YouTube, and I know that I help you guys out with makeup, and I love YouTube, don't get me wrong. I love it so much, but I do have dreams outside of YouTube. And I don't know, I've just been doing a lot of thinking. I really always wanted to do eyelash extensions, and lately I've been researching microblading, and I found a place that I want to get trained at. I'm not really wanting to do hair in a salon, because doing hair, I like to do hair sometimes, but if I had to do hair for the rest of my life, I probably would go insane. I might want to do nails, I might want to do facials, I'm not sure, but I do know that I want to use my cosmetology license while I have it and while I still remember everything from beauty school, because after a while of not using my license, I feel like I'm gonna forget a lot of stuff, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, I've just been thinking like I kind of want to change my path a little bit. I am still, like I said before, I'm still gonna be doing YouTube. Don't worry about that part. Like I said in my last Get Ready With Me, I'm not gonna give up YouTube until like if it shuts down, or if something happens to it, which I doubt will ever happen. But I kind of just have to start being realistic about what's good for me, what's the best decision for me. And I've just been thinking that I really, really need to start a business and a career outside of YouTube if anything happens. But I wanted to mention this because I also wanted to ask you guys, like, how many of you have gotten your eyebrows microbladed? How many of you have gotten eyelash extensions before? What are your thoughts? Because I haven't done either of them. Just the process of doing them really, really interests me. And I think I'm actually gonna go get my eyebrows microbladed soon, just to experience it and to see what it's like. And then I do want to get eyelash extensions to see what it's like. A lot of people say that eyelash extensions have ruined their eyelashes and stuff like that. And I just want to know, like, if that's true, if I should even bother. I just want to know what your guys' experience with that stuff is. I don't know why, but the black eyeshadow won't stick on that little tiny crease right there. And taking some of that swag, I'm gonna put that right on my inner corners. Okay, and to cover up some of my mistakes, I'm gonna take the Balm Schwing eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I haven't used this stuff in such a long time. And I'm gonna do a pretty big winged eyeliner, I think. And I'm just gonna tightline my eyes with the Stila Smudge eyeliner. This is in the shade Intense Black. Okay, and then I have this Stila Magnificent Metals liquid eyeshadow. This is in the shade La Douce. I just hate some of these names that these brands give these products. Like, can I just get a freaking regular name? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then with a pencil brush, I'm going to put that right on the center of my lid, I think, where that Smart AF shade is. Sure. We'll go with that. This is turning out a lot darker than I intended it to, but we're just gonna go along with it. Okay, and then coating my lashes with the Butter London Stroke of Wow volumizing mascara. And then I'm going to put on some falsies. Today I'm using the Eyeris Beauty lashes, and this is in the shade Hera, or Style Hera, not shade. So I'm gonna put those two things on and then I will be right back. Why? Okay, now it's time for the face. All right, while we wait for this disgusting mistake to dry, I'm gonna prime my face with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I haven't used this stuff in quite a while and I don't know why. I need to get a new one because it's pretty much almost gone. And I think I stopped using it every day just so I could make it last a little bit longer. But I love this primer. It makes my skin look so beautiful. Okay, and then for foundation, today I'm using the LA Girl Pro Matte HD Foundation. And this is in the shade Natural. This is a little bit too dark for me, but I do have some leftover tan on my body, so I feel like I can get away with it. And then I'm using this Japanesque sponge to blend it out. This weekend I went to, well, this last weekend, I went to Bend with some of my friends because one of my old high school friends lives there, so we went down there to visit him. And I have, people who don't live in Oregon aren't gonna care about this, but I have never been to Bend, and that's where like Smith Rock is, and it's just a really, really beautiful city. And we went and just stayed with him, and then we went out to some of the bars at night, and it is just such a beautiful, beautiful place for vacation and to live. Like, it's such a nice, it's a city, but it's like still got the, it still has that hometown, like small town feel to it, which I love. But we went out 2 nights in a row and I am not used to that at all. It's Tuesday and we went out Saturday night the last time and I'm still recovering from it. I don't know why. I just like always have the worst hangovers. Like that picture that I posted on Instagram a couple days ago where I said the caption was feeling crusty and hungover. I was actually extremely hungover that day. Like, I wasn't joking, but it was so fun. I love hanging out with my friends from high school. It just brings back old and good memories, and I love that I have friends from high school that, you know, I can spend some time away from them, but when we get back together, it's like nothing even changed. I love friendships like that. But if you guys live in Oregon and you want a beautiful place to go to just to like enjoy nature, maybe go hiking, I highly recommend Bend. It's so freaking beautiful. I love this sponge. Every time I use it, I always think to myself, why don't I use this more often? It's so fluffy. It's not like one of those hard, tough sponges. All right, and then I'm gonna take some of that concealer on my middle finger and I'm going to pat that on the spots that I want the concealer to be, obviously. And I'm gonna blend that in with that sponge. Okay, what do I do about this stupid, oh. Wow, that has never worked that easily before for me ever. Okay, and then I'm going to bake underneath my eyes and on my smile lines with the Kat Von D Lock-It powder, and then set the rest of my face with that as well. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of that Stila eyeliner and I'm just going to waterline eyes with that. This is apparently going to be a really dark look and I did not mean for this to happen. Then I'm going to take this little tiny 206 brush by LA Girl with the color Inspo. I'm going to line that up right on my lower lash line, just halfway in. Then with a pencil brush in that WCW Woman Crush Wednesday, whatever shade. Then taking extra, and I'm gonna put that right on the inner half. And then coating my lashes with some mascara. Okay, and then to bronze my face, I'm taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in this big Violet Voss fluffy brush. Okay, and then for some blush, today I'm using the Jane Cosmetics blush, and this is in Berry Bouquet. Wow, this eye look is so much darker than I wanted it to be. Okay, and then for highlight, I have not used this yet, but I wanted to try it out. This is the Persona Cosmetics highlight in Laguna. It's got kind of like a goldish undertone. I thought it would go well with this look. Definitely have to layer it up a little bit, but it's pretty. Alright, and then to finish off the look, I'm taking the Urban Decay matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Stark Naked. Okay everyone, that is it for this makeup look. Thank you so much for watching this and listening to me ramble on. I just wanted to give you guys a little update about where I'm at in my life and what I'm working on to better my future. I know this came out a lot darker than I intended it to, but I really like this look, and I really like that Violet Voss palette. It was super easy to work with, and the colors are obviously really beautiful. And I also really like this Urban Decay lipstick. It's the first time that I'm using it, and it just looks really good. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.